Hi guys, and welcome to my Chinese platform. I know I've been missing in action. I know, right? To be honest, guys, this vlog thing is not easy at all. Like, kudos to everyone doing this. Like, it's a full-time job, and I mean, I have my 9 to 5 coupled with some other personal things that I do, juggling everything together. But I mean, I really hope to be consistent because this is a calling for me and I enjoy what I do. I like your comments, it keeps me going. And so, our subscribers, someone actually prompted me on Instagram when I posted on the IG page. If you're not following, by the way, it's my 20s_ platform on Instagram and on YouTube. And the person asked that when will I post a new video. So this is for you and every other person that has been asking and prompting. Thank you, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate. Thank you for keeping in mind and constantly reminding me that, you know, I'm serving the purpose and doing something that you guys enjoy. I really appreciate that. So I know we usually start with a quote, but today there's no quote because even myself, I need motivation. Now all of us define motivation, so today no quote too. But there's something really interesting I want us to just quickly talk about. So it's more like I'm not like ranting, but it's an unscripted episode really. So there's something that caught my attention on internet recently. It trended on Twitter and on Instagram as well. So someone had put out a post talking about the ripple effect of Japa. Not only on the Nigerian economy, but also on families, relationships, marriages, you know, the financial stress as well. The person made reference to a lot of examples. You know, one of it was that parents have to put together their life savings to send their adult children, you know, out of the country, couples that have to live apart just so that one person, you know, lives in a saner climate and can send money back home and give others the opportunity to join, the other members of families to join him. And I also made reference to how this has also caused huge distance amongst families. Siblings don't get to see in years. And to be honest, that post was really touching. But what touched me the most was even the comment section. Gosh, people were narrating their real life experiences. One guy said that his mom had to gather everything she had to send him abroad a few years ago, and unfortunately a few years back she died. So it was really touching that people were just sharing, like, the post just he enter, yeah, that's the word. He enter, as we say in Nigeria. Like, it was very deep. It sent down like a deep message across. It was a time to reflect, really, like, where are we as a country, where are we headed, where are we going, what are we doing, what's the legacy we're leaving behind, you know? Because as growing up as a child, for me, my idea of going abroad is to go for vacation, not to necessarily live there. Because I remember that even back then, a lot of people that leave come back home after a while. You know, people don't like stay there for all their years, all of the rest of their lives. But today, what we see now is that people really it's a struggle for survival, really. It feels like that's how Nigerians can survive when they leave this country. So it's really a disturbing issue. And to be honest, we can't blame people. Nigeria is tough. Nigeria is happening to everybody. We are literally surviving on faith, hope, and, you know, just God's grace. Every day you receive the strength, you know, to move forward. So that's where we are as a people, as a nation. Another thing that also caught my attention in that post was where you talked about Japa Compatibility, which is where I'm actually going in today's video. Yeah, you talked about how Japa Compatibility is a deal breaker, right? Like, for instance, you meet somebody here, you meet somebody now, and then part of the questions you guys need to ask each other is that, do you want to Japa? Like, now that is like asking someone, what's your faith, what's your religion, or what's your purpose? Yes, I mean, what's your purpose in life? Do you get, like, it's that serious for a lot of people. And I picked also in the comment section, one guy was like that is his dilemma right now, that he's in that place where he's trying to pick a life partner, and he would prefer to pick someone from Nigeria back home here, but the whole process of immigration is really stressful, and it is also lengthy. Like, it takes a long period of time, even with if you have a spouse outside of the country. But he also talks about, okay, if he now wants to pick someone from his country where he stays, he will prefer a Nigerian, but he's not really, he's saying his spec or his choice. So he's trying to make that decision. Okay, what do I go for? Who do I go for? Like, is that serious? So I'm trying to ask a question here, right? Like, you meet someone, person is your Mr. or Miss Perfect, like spiritual check tick, financial check tick, emotional check tick, physical check tick, purpose tick, mental tick, health, like everything aligned. You have that conviction that this is the person, and then it gets to that one question: do you want to japa? And the person says no. What would you do, guys? Please, like, enter my comment section, please. I want it to be on fire. You guys should talk to me. What would you do? Like, what? I really want to know. Would you leave that person? And also, because you need to listen to their own reasons. Like, it's okay if you want to japa, but I think it's also okay if someone else does not want to. Like, you can give people 1,000,001 reason as to why they want to, and I can give you 1,000,001 reason why you should with the Nigeria of today. But trust me, if that person still feels like, you know what, nah. For some people, they are still big on, I've not heard from God, I feel like Nigeria is still going to be great, my purpose is still here. It's a lot of reasons for even the guys that don't want to go. Trust me, you'll be surprised. Yeah. So how do you go from there if you meet that special someone and they say they don't want to go? Like, how would you go from there? Then my second question is for those that are already married, right? So maybe in your dating phase, Nigeria was probably still okay, things were not this bad, and you guys didn't talk about the old Japa, it was never a consideration. But right now, one of you is feeling like, oh my God, can we leave already? Can we leave this country? But your spouse is like, babe, I don't think I want to leave. I feel like I've built all my life here. Like, for me, I don't think I want to leave. Because how I see this Japa thing here, to be honest, in my own analogy of it is in 3 ways. So for some people, it's the next level. And I'll give you an example, right? So you're already, maybe for instance, a 9 to 5, you're doing a 9 to 5, you're in a mid-level managerial role, and then you relocate. Luckily for you, you get a job that it's like a senior manager, like the next level in your career phase. So that's perfect, that's fantastic, nice one. There's also another phase where, like, it's parallel, right? You're in a mid-level role here, you relocate, and then the job you get is still on mid-level, but then you don't mind because you got a job in the first place. It's not easy that you relocate and then you get a job, in good time, and then, I mean, you're heading in foreign currency, which is good if you're constantly comparing it with the naira, even though you're not living in a foreign country and you're not spending naira. So maybe the perks of the job, or the fact that you even have a job and you're not sitting at home, so that's good. And then probably maybe the job is in your field, so of course you have no worries, nothing to regret. Then there is the last set of people that fall into this category where it's a step backward for them. So for instance, you're a mid-level here, you get over there, and then you have to, because you're not getting job in your mid-level role because you don't have the experience and you're a foreigner, you don't have their kind of education or something, and all of those other criteria, yeah, you have to take a step lower, or you have to work in another industry just because you're not getting job in the industry where you've built your career all the while. Or you're a business person that you've built all of your business, client base, and all of that stuff in Nigeria, and then you have to go abroad and start afresh. Now you have to build new set of clients, make new connections and contacts. You even have to check if your craft is in high demand in that country. If not, you probably have to learn a new skill. For some people like that, for those that fall in that category, they are starting afresh, which is a scary decision for a lot of people, especially people that are so used to their comfort zone, or are not big risk takers. Like, they don't want to gamble with life. They are comfortable being assured that they know where they are and where they're headed. They don't like uncertainty at all. So those kind of people, how do you convince them, especially if one, like such a person is your partner, how do you convince them to say that, okay babe, I think we need to relocate, Nigeria is happening to us, we need to have a plan B, as most people would call it, to secure our future and that of our children, to stand a better chance in life, really? How do you make that decision when you have someone that is not willing to go? Because right now it feels like it's a huge consideration, whether your partner wants to Japan, all of that. And to be honest, I don't blame anybody. And this also makes me think about, what if people that didn't go, what if years down the line Nigeria gets better, and the people that didn't go now feel like, oh, you people that went, people left us, we are not the ones that fixed Nigeria, now people are coming back because Nigeria is bad. I was just thinking about it. Do I think people would think that way? And if they think that way, do I think it's a valid thought or feeling to have? And do we blame the people that left? Because to be honest, everybody just wants better for themselves. Yeah, I'm asking a lot of questions that even I don't have answers to, but I would really love if you guys have like personal experiences and can share, or maybe from stories you've heard or something. Just engage, and I really like to know. But one thing I would like to say is that at the end of the day, we all need to make choices, not just for our own good, but for the good of the country and for us as Nigerians. So my message really would be that whether we are relocating or you're going to remain in Nigeria, we need to keep the flag flying. Like, you need to represent our country, you need to be a good representation of Nigeria, good representative of Nigeria, right? Like, you need to portray the country as we're good people, we are kind, we are selfless, we are not fraudsters, we are not all of those things the media tries to paint us to be. Do you get? So we need to constantly keep the flag and we need to contribute to our own quota. We don't have to be the president to be able to do all those stuff here. So whether we're in Nigeria or we're out of Nigeria, we need to make sure we're good. I know home doesn't feel like home. Eventually and hopefully, we want home to be like home, but until then, we need to keep home in our heart, and wherever we are, just try to be good at it. So I'll be waiting for your responses in the comment section. I promise to drop more videos here, but first, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Until then, thank you so much for engaging with my videos. My name is Ayo, and I'm your host for my 20s platform.